Virgos, welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is a general reading. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If nothing resonates, just check back next time or look at your moon and your rising signs. All right, so had a bit of a hiatus. Thank you for your patience and understanding. So let's just dive right into your guys' reading. Okay. So I'm going to use my angel deck to start this reading off. Let's see what the messages are for you guys today, this week, this month, whenever you get that message. Interesting, we have books and Earth Angel. Books says, your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. Take that as that resonates. It's kind of clear cut. Then we have Earth Angel. You're a light worker who has come to Earth to teach about love. This one, whenever this one comes up, I always say, watch Dolores Cannon. Especially the 3 waves. You may be the wave that is here to raise the vibration, which is wave 2. I believe it's millennials, which is this wave. It's the 3 waves, I believe, is Gen X, millennials, and Gen Z. I don't know what Gen A is. I know Gen A is the little ones right now, but I know that they have a pretty big purpose as well. Okay. But this is really, then what I'm understanding is you really need to start diving into your spiritual path. You have a very, very important mission of being here with your contract. Just spreading that information. Interesting, heart chakra. The answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. Interesting, that's the second card about love, Earth Angel. Okay. It's a very strong message that you are meant to not only bring love, but beautiful, loving, vibrational, high vibrational energy. You're meant to guide people, to teach people. Just remember, you have to be in the right place for that as well. Alright, so if you're new here, I only look at current and future energies with tarot. I don't see any point in looking at past energies. It's set in stone. You can't change anything about it. The only thing you can do is learn from it. A little Lion King knowledge there for you. Okay, so looking at current energies, we have the Wheel. Interesting. 6 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Ooh, I'm liking this energy. Future energies, we have the 3 of Swords, the Empress, and the 6 of Cups. Interesting. Overall energy, we have the King of Pentacles. You're in a really good spot right now, Virgos, in the sense that, you know, you're able to feed yourself, you're able to pay your bills. It may not be what you want it to be or how you pictured it, but it's getting you through day-to-day things. It's that energy balance of give and take, right? But you're also at the same time, and we have the Hanged Man here, you're also taking a pause in your spiritual journey to find what brings life to you, what makes you feel good about yourself, what makes you feel good about helping others, right? What is your purpose in this world? Your purpose is gonna set your soul on fire, okay? So while you're in this really good place right now, and you may not feel like you are, and I'm not saying like you have to be working 40 hours a week of a shit job that, you know, that just doesn't do it for you. But if you can get through the days and still have energy to continue on your spiritual journey, then you're doing exactly what you should be doing. Okay, I'm not saying you should quit your job right now, because if you're able to pay your bills right now, that's, you know, getting and feeding yourself and keeping a roof over your head, then that's what's most important right now. To do side by side with figuring out what to do next. Okay, so really cool energies came from the current and future energies. Starting with the current energies, again, we have the Wheel, the 6 of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. There is a lot of changing happening within you, around you, energetically, spiritually, all of it. okay? You're coming into this new phase in your life where you're able to flip the switch a lot easier. You're allowed to let go of things. Things don't stay attached to you for very long. If something happens, you're like, oh, all right, well, I'm going to give myself time to, feel what I need for whatever I need to feel. But eventually, I know that I'm going to get past it, right? You have this newfound confidence, the Queen of Swords energy. You may have an air sign in your top 3, which is really fascinating because I've always loved the Queen of Swords energy. She's very communicative. She gets straight to the point. There's no bullshit along the way. She doesn't, try and trick you into things. She's very straightforward energy. And, that's also really good writer energy as well. So that connects back to the book energy, okay, or the card from the angel deck. There, like I said, there's just a lot of things that are changing right now, and Spirit is trying to push you in that direction, okay? Yeah, I just kind of saw a picture, but also an energy that I was not very understanding. So it's like some of you have a full-time job, right? But you need to make whatever you're trying to make or do or create right now, it's a part-time job that you won't see, what's the word? Return on investment, ROI, there we go. Return on investment until later on. And it's going to be well above whatever this job is giving you right now, okay? But you have to put in the work first. So whatever it may be, ROI will come later. All right, let's clarify. Is it going to be difficult? Absolutely. 9 of Wands. Spirit is going to test you as you go along. Are there going to be moments where you're like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I doing this? Absolutely. Spirit is telling you to move through it regardless. Keep moving forward. Keep pushing yourself to do better. Keep pushing yourself even when you feel like you don't want to do it. It's like, it's when you should work out. It's like it's your day to work out and you don't feel like you should, but you do it anyways, but maybe not as intense as you normally would. So you still feel better, but you're still respecting your emotions, your mindset that, I understand that you don't feel great. So let's just do something a little bit less intense. So we still feel good physically, and we're nurturing the emotional side. Hope that helps. So it's kind of where you're at right now, right? You're trying to move forward. You're trying to figure out what you're supposed to do, and you're just being kind and nurturing to yourself, but you're not putting any bullshit, right? You're not letting yourself be like, oh, well, it's either all or nothing. Know that you have to meet yourself halfway, okay? That's where the love comes in and the understanding, the empathy, right? You're communicating with your mind, body, and spirit, saying, okay, this is where my body is, this is where my mind is, and this is where my spirit is. So let's find a compromise here. Okay. That will get you through the tough times a lot easier. And I think I'm going to take that into my own world. I do it sometimes. I don't do it always. I'm still working on stuff. So anyways, the future energies, we have the 3 of Swords, the Empress, and the 6 of Cups. Again, I when these cards came out, I felt the energy of there are going to be a lot of ups and downs. Like really painful moments where like something doesn't work out the way you thought it would, or someone trashes what you've been doing, someone from your past specifically. That you spent so much time taking care of, and it gets to a certain point, or maybe you get to a certain point in a project where you're really good at staying focused, you nurture it, you love it, and then somebody from your past, or it could be even a parent, because I have this issue too. Whenever I try to be creative, my dad pops into my head. My dad's a boomer, so he always goes like, he used to do this to my brother. My brother's an artist, an amazing artist, and he's making so much money nowadays for what he does. But when my brother was in the early stages, my dad would be like, okay, well, you just spent, all this time on all this art when you could have been flipping burgers for like 10, 15 bucks an hour. And it was just so degrading. So like, another reason why I walked away from my parents. It's getting out of that old-fashioned mindset that we have to work 40 to 60 hours a week to put food on the table and to, anyways, all that old people bullshit. Okay. It's about inventing a life for yourself and protecting yourself against those who are here to harm you as well. So that just came up as well. There's one or two people that really may not see, and it may not be your parents, it could be other people in your life that may not see what you're doing is beneficial or helpful or beautiful, you know. Interesting. So I know it says Two of Cups, divine partnership, but I'm not really getting a partner energy. So I'm going to take that card, the Two of Cups, more as emotionally attracted to this idea, which is just being attracted to, or feeling a calling towards your contract, right? When we feel like we're in the right direction, we get pulled in that direction, right? We feel good about ourselves, we feel good about our journey. So it's pulling us towards what is right and what is, and walking away from what is wrong, right? So it's finding that happy balance in our lives that, yes, there's going to be hardships along the way. There's going to be things that are going to come up from your past, that are going to trigger you. That is bound to happen. But it's all about the balance, right? So what are you doing to protect yourself from that? How are you learning new coping mechanisms to continue to move forward, to continue to walk into your path, to find that balance between the job that you have to do right now to the job that you're meant to do? I hope that makes sense, and I hope it helps you, because it's definitely helping me. My rising sign is a Virgo, and let me tell you, I'm getting some insight from you guys today. All right, so let's move into Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck. What's Virgo's energy today through this deck, please? This reading. Interesting. Spirit of the Lion and Spirit of the Witch. So Spirit of the Lion says leader, recognition, respect. Spirit of the Witch says magic, psychic, sorcery. When you fully embrace your purpose, people are going to respect you like no other. It's almost like proving them wrong, but that's not the point of what your journey is, but that's what's going to happen. Whenever a big shift comes, you tend to stop. So we have Spirit of Tower and Spirit of Stone. Spirit of Tower says surprises, shifts, big changes. Spirit of Stone says frozen, delayed, longing. Some of you are stuck in a transition where you're not in your old life and you're not fully in your new life. And you're longing to step into that full life, but there's still pieces of you from your past, right? This Three of Swords and Six of Cups, that's still holding you back from completing that shift. Spirit of Castle, yeah, you're stuck. Fortress, rescue, imprisonment. You're the only person that can rescue you at the end of the day. I mean, there's people that can guide you, that can give you advice to help you, but ultimately it's up to you. Okay, so let's go ahead and close out this reading with Soul Growth Journey deck. Final messages from Spirit, please. Holy crap. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, sorry, kicking the screen. We have out of body travel, astral travel. Whether this is something you can control or happens when you dream, it is very important for you to write down and remember these journeys. They are meant to show you alternate universes, or you may be floating around different universes in this reality. It's different for everybody, but there's a lesson within these for you. Okay, so make sure you ask your guides to let you remember when you wake up, and make sure you write down some key points that will help you remember it, to learn the lessons. There is a divine plan for you. Accept it. Be aware of it. Don't give up on yourself. If you need time to rest when there's interference, then rest. And don't give yourself crap. Excuse me. Don't give yourself crap for resting. Not every day needs to be filled with stuff to do every day. You know, everything hits its breaking point and needs to chill out. Living in the past. Yeah, again, some of you, your foot is still in backwards. Some of you still don't see that your addictions are causing you to stay put. It's causing you to stay trapped, to stay delayed or frozen. I can definitely understand that. I'm definitely in that energy right now as well. Some of you need to, or all of you need to clear out your chakras. I will say this as well as another sign got this energy as well. Anybody who's starting a meditation or needs to surrender yourselves to your journey, focus on a chakra. Okay, so like for example, and this is the example I gave the other sign, your root chakra. If you feel ungrounded, if you feel really spacey, like money is just not making any sense to you, there's lack of security, you don't feel safe around someone, I want you to sit for 1 minute, set the timer on your phone, just sit in a chair, on the ground, on your bed, and just close your eyes and focus on that root chakra. And just notice what comes up. And journal about it. You don't have to sit and meditate for an hour. Literally a minute. If you want to go for 2 minutes, go for 2 minutes. See what happens. It gets easier as you go. Anything else from Spirit, please? Some of you are working through some abandonment issues. Your spirit guides are here to guide you, and we are all one, okay? You're all one in this world. We all go through hardships. We all have purpose. You're all the same. Okay? All right, Virgos, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next week.